After a careful analysis of Dr. M's fortress, Bentley came to the difficult conclusion that his demolition skills just weren't going to be enough. If we wanted to get inside the Cooper vault, we'd have to recruit a full-time demolition specialist. However, Bentley's proposed candidate was a shock. My old enemy, the Panda King.
Jesus!
As a member of the original Fiendish Five, he had a part in taking out my dad and stealing pages from the Thievius Raccoonus. Eventually, I caught up with him, and I claimed back what he had stolen.
And did so really easily.
There was no way I was gonna let that monster on my team, but Bentley was firm. He discovered the Panda King had left his life of crime, and was now a monk living the life of quiet meditation high up in the mountains. I wasn't at all convinced, but there was no denying that he had the skills we needed if we were to succeed. So the gang packed up, put on our disguises, and headed east to China.
Okay, off to our next destination. What's kind of hilarious is that in episode 4, this is the most unique starting point of any given episode aside from the final one, where we don't start at the hub right away. Instead, we start in a totally unique map that we will never come back to ever again after this point. It's kind of crazy to think about, but it's true. Why is that? Well, this part of the map only has one purpose, and one mission.
Stay sharp, team. For all we know, the Panda King's just as dangerous as ever.
How can you say that? Just look at him! Have you ever seen someone more at peace with the world?
I'll admit, he does look kinda zenned out.
Mr. King? Honorable Panda King, we humbly wish to speak with you!
Guess he doesn't want to talk. Sorry, Bentley. Let's go.
Be realistic, Sly. He's clearly in a deep meditative trance. It'll take some doing, but I think I see a way to get the team up to his shrine.
Good. The walk up here tired me out. I don't want to turn around now. Man, I miss the van. We never had to walk anywhere back then.
Okay. Let's just get this over with.
Murray, you're up first. If you could get to the top of that pillar, you should be able to use your ball move to bounce all the way up to the Panda King.
Okay, bouncing is a lot easier than more walking. Seriously, you guys want to see my blisters?
No way. Is he serious?
Yeah, okay, master. Bouncing, pillars, piece of cake.
Okay, time to get this party started.
I hear that. Sometimes you've got to be firm.
No, seriously, was he for real about the blisters? Cause, I don't know, it's yeesh.
Okay, you gotta admit, that's actually pretty funny. Now, this particular mission's gonna be a rather fun one. And the reason why? Well, if it wasn't obvious, what we need to do here is bounce from pillar to pillar. But of course, doing so is not going to be easy, considering that the timing and also the bounce that you get for each consecutive bounce, it leaves a lot to be desired. But it can most certainly be done. I also don't know if there's any miscellaneous trophies tied to that particular activity. I don't think there is. Otherwise, that would be considered a missable trophy. And from past experiences of Sly 1 and Sly 2 respectively, there aren't any missable trophies, at least on the official trophy board. Oh, okay, now I can move on.
Okay, I'm in position.
Penelope, you're up next. I'm not sure if you're aware, but Sly can jump onto small points. Those bamboo shoots would be an ideal means of ascent if they weren't spaced so far apart.
Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out for myself.
It's, got to do with the ice.
Okay, so clearly we need more points in order for Sly to ascend. The problem? Where we're going to get them. The answer? Split each chute down the middle, thereby doubling the points of ascension. However, the ice down there appears too thin to walk on, so there's no way to do it by hand. So, I'll need to use my lightweight remote control car to split the trees for us.
Perfect. That's it, exactly.
Great! Anything for Sly. I love to see him pull off those athletic moves.
Ooh. God damn.
Good thing I installed a turret on this little lady. Perfect for splitting logs.
So, anyway, if you couldn't tell by the flashing instructions on screen, this thing does have automatic turrets, but keep in mind, this thing heats up pretty damn quick, and the fire rate on this thing, it leaves a lot to be desired. Like, it's incredibly low.
Yes! There you go, Sly. Hope it's everything you could have wished for.
Thanks. It looks great.
My pleasure. Really. Anytime.
Sly, isn't it time you climbed up there and joined Murray?
Yeah, sure.
Somebody's a little jelly. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's kind of funny how Penelope is falling head over heels over Sly right now. Even though Bentley is more compatible with her than Sly ever will be. You know? Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But it is what it is. Also, that belt just warped.
Whack the supports up on those pinwheels!
Really?
Pinwheel destabilization is the cornerstone of this plan!
Sure, whatever you say.
Jump into my hands and I'll throw you up there.
Sounds good. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's how it's done. I'm a doofus. What can I say? Although it does make me wonder, why isn't that we're not taking off right away? Maybe it's just a multi-step process.
I'm all done up here.
Excellent. Now that the pinwheels are unstable, I just need to light them up with my darts. One shot per rocket should do the trick.
Sounds good. Thankfully, we don't need to really go anywhere after pulling out our dart gun. We just need to fire away. And hopefully not miss a single shot. Go, that's one down. On to the next set. Nice miss. Can we not miss again? Okay, that was way too early. Perfect. There we go. Alright, what's next?
Those pinwheels are about to go. Guru, feel up for a challenge? Well, that's right. You should be able to persuade the guards to help you get up to those rockets.
You know, it's kind of cool seeing how all of the current members of the... I almost called them the Phantom Thieves, my lord. That's the wrong game. Kind of crazy to think that... How did I screw that up? Well, anyway, back to what I was saying, though. It's kind of crazy to think that all of the members of the Cooper gang, they're all working together right now just to complete a single mission. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something obvious. Just gotta figure out what that thing is. Okay, come on, turn around. Alright, that works too. Are you serious? Why'd they just jump off? What the hell, man? Like, what the actual hell? I mean, I know I clearly jumped on the guy, so why? Why did that not work? Yeah, that clearly would not work. Ah, dang it. Alright. Again, I'm missing something obvious. I know that. Just gotta figure out what the hell it is. Ew. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Just had to get him up there. Doesn't mean I have to use the guard in order to get to where I needed to go. Interesting. Okay. Fire away! There we go.
Strong work. That fallen pinwheel should serve as an excellent makeshift elevator.
Oof. Okay. Well, I guess the deed is finally done. Just need to grab our ride and be on our merry way. You know, that is kind of reminiscent to back in Slide 1 when you had to whack the rockets in order to fly upwards. It's actually pretty neat.
I agree. He's in a super meditative state.
So let's just shout in his ear.
Now, to break him out of this trance, we'll need to delve into his mind.
A hacksaw then?
No, it'll require channeling. Sly, sit beside the Panda King. The guru will bridge your minds.
Makes you wonder how this is gonna work. Only one way to find out. This looks familiar. Back in my days, thieves knew how not to get caught.
I see you carry the cane of the notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the thievius raccoonus?
Whoa. This is just like the time I beat the stuffing out of you.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless villagers in the snow? You are a thief, just like me.
Yeah, are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Insolent child, you shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique. Flame Fool.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Palms of thunder.
Honestly, this fight, it's basically the same as the first. Second verse, same as the first.
Fiery wheel.
Although, when he flings you back,
Snap out of it. This is all in your head.
My mind is clear, focused on your destruction.
sure, I gotta break him out of this memory loop. And for this one, you're going to need to select the right answer. Otherwise, you're moving on to another phase. So, I believe the correct answer is we need to make him sad.
We both know why you're here. You're fixated on the moment of your greatest defeat. I beat you, and forever after you've wondered how it all fell apart.
I hate you, Sly Cooper. You've ruined me. Ruined the Panda King.
And I've hated you, but that doesn't make any of this real. Years have passed, and we've both changed. Come out of this trance. Let's meet each other as we are today, and let go of who we were when this fight occurred.
You are correct. Forgive me. My mind is not always my own.
I wonder what he means by that.
The Panda King wasn't any more excited about the notion of him joining the gang than I was. If it weren't for the guru, who for some reason really hit it off with the old guy, the whole deal would have been a bust. We could see the anger in the Panda King's eyes as he recounted how he lost a member of his own family. A daughter who was abducted by a powerful general from the northern mountains. She was to be the bride in a forced marriage to this unscrupulous ruler, and Panda King was exiled. We agreed to help him recover his lost daughter in exchange for his skills in the Cooper Vault job. I still wasn't convinced this was a good idea, but a deal's a deal.
Talk about a clean shave. God damn. Anywho, time to actually begin this episode proper. Let's get started with Cold Alliance. This is gonna be great.
We all know that our objective here is to retrieve the Panda King's daughter, Jing King. She's being kept against her will by this man, General Sao. A real peach, this guy. During surveillance, I actually witnessed him kick a puppy. Twice! He plans on forcing Jing King to marry him next Saturday. Clearly, time is of the essence. Here's the plan. First, I'll approach Sao in disguise and attempt to get hired as his wedding planner. Hopefully, with a man on the inside, we'll get some news on Jing King. Still, we need more information. Two of us will need to work together to steal a pair of twin keys and break into Sao's house of business. Once inside, I'll need to utilize some new technology to circumvent their ultra-tight security. Finally, thanks to Penelope's air sweeps, we've picked up an unusual radio signature out in the water. Someone will need to go eyeball the anomaly and figure out what it is. We can't leave anything up to chance here, or Jing King lives unhappily ever after.